Now, under radical plans that could affect millions of pensioners, Labour's Harriet Harman plans to scrap forced retirement, allowing people to keep their jobs well into their 70s and even their 80s. She hopes the shake-up in the law will quash the idea that people are past it once they hit 65. 55, I wish. Oh, nice, wouldn't it? So, can you understand people that want to carry on working and enjoy remaining professional people well into their 80s?
No. No, well, I mean, you know, if you want to, then, yeah, that's fine, if you want to. Or if you have to, or if you've... Yeah, anything. The choice is lovely.
Can you see yourself working at 80?
I'm hoping not to see myself work next year. No, I'm only messing. No, I'd love to be in a position, as we all would, as everyone in life would, where you could have that choice. Do I want to work, do I not want to work? That's what I'm working really hard towards, is hopefully having that choice. Yeah. If I did have that choice and think I could have a nice life, then no, I don't really want to work all my life. I love being at home. I absolutely love being at home. I love being with my family. I like my own company.
Could you fill your time comfortably?
Could you cook?
Well, like people... I've never been able to cook. People, like, go, well, what would you do? What hobbies have you got? The fact is, I'd like to... That's what I love about it all, just waking up and going, what should I do today? And just having that choice of doing what I want. You know, I would love that.
See,
which might be nothing, which
it would kill me because I'm a workaholic anyway. But you know what the other thing is that the pension is so meagre in this country and so disgusting that I don't know how people live on it.
No, I don't.
I have to say. You know, my mother has a pension and I cannot believe people are expected to live on it. And the fear is now is will we be able to live on it because it's not going up. And, you know, what is it, 60 now, is it, for women at the moment? Or has it gone to 65?
65.
Well, you know, that's nothing, is it, 60?
No.
And having to live on that... There's going to be a point where you can't retire. I mean, I would love not to be afraid of not ever earning. You know, I'd love to be in a point when you're not afraid of that, of that envelope coming through the door and you don't need to earn. And I'd love to be able to not to have to work in the sense that I could look after myself. But I don't think the pension would do it.
Yeah, but I don't think, even if you were in that position where... You know, you see people, don't you, now that earn millions and millions and still go out to work 7 days a week. I think you'd be like that. No, I love work.
I am, and I do like to keep myself busy, and I will always keep myself busy, whatever age I am. It's just that I just think, you know, we're getting to the point where people can't afford to live on that pension anyway, so even if you get to 65 or 70, there's no way you could exist on that money, so you're going to have to go and supplement that with some other work, and I think that's dreadful when everybody's paid into this country all their life, and they get to that age and still can't retire and still can't think, oh, I'm safe, I'm all right, you know, everything we pay for. And I think that's what's frightening in this country. But having said that, to take it back to me, yes, I will always do something. I would never stop, ever.
Well, some people don't want to stop.
No.
It keeps them going, it keeps them active. There's also a kind of a stigma to being a pensioner, isn't there? And people feel that they become invisible, they become not relevant anymore. And maybe allowing people, encouraging employers to keep people on past retirement age as it stands will help those.
I don't think there's a stigma to being a pensioner. I don't think there's a stigma. No, absolutely not. I think that's nonsense.
All the bus pass jokes?
No, I think that's silly. People don't take any notice of that. But I do think that people are afraid of not being able to exist on it, on the pension. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand. I think my mum still works because... Probably because she likes it, and I do think it keeps people young. I also think working past a certain age is good for relationships, because I know many couples that are very happy during their working lives. He gives up work, hello, you know what I'm going to say. He gives up work. She can't stand him under her feet all day. And no, we're not used to it. I think women do. They go, oh, I can't bear him around me all day. And I think that if they didn't, if they kept working, it would be great for relationships. Don't you agree, Leila? Look, she's clapping in here. She knows.
Yeah, my dad's due to retire this year. My dad can't wait to retire. He's literally giving up on the day of his 65th birthday, and he's got no qualms about filling his time. My mother retired last year. Is going...
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Now I've got to learn to enjoy Midsummer's Murders. She's scared of sharing... Which I don't think is a bad thing, because that's got Bergerac in, hasn't it? And he's always nice on the eye.
Yeah, well, I have to say, I'd be quite happy, because Ray doesn't get out of bed till mid-afternoon anyway, so I'd have all the mornings to myself. By the time he gets up, I'll go out.
Yeah. You and Ray will become like students again.
It'd be fabulous.
Yeah.
We don't get on anyway, so it's not going to be any different. Love him.
Bless him.
Bless him.
Now, bless us, if you wouldn't mind, because you may have heard that we've been nominated for a National Television Award. We might have mentioned it. Trust doesn't cover it. Yes, Loose Women is up for the most popular factual programme, and it's up to you, our discerning viewer, to decide who wins. All the details on how you can vote are at itv.com/Loose Women, and we'd really appreciate your support. We just want nice dresses for the night and a bit of silverware.
We do, we love it, we love it.
Doesn't take much to put a smile on our faces. OK, time for our